everybody, what's happening? Welcome to today's video. I'm Brian K, and today we're going to talk about a cool technique we can pull into our blues guitar solos, okay? Something that's not hard to do, but it adds a lot of variety, really, in a very simple way to the things we can say when we're taking a solo on a 12-bar blues. But hey, before we get into it, I do want to thank everybody who's come out here, who's liked the videos, who's shared the videos, commented, and subscribed to the channel, because that goes a huge way to help me continue to build this channel. And of course, if you do like the content that I'm bringing and you haven't done so already, like, share, subscribe to the channel, because like I said, it goes a super huge way to help me continue to build this channel. And with that said, okay, let's get into today's lesson, okay? Now, today's a key of B major, okay? B major kind of day, okay? And we're going to be talking about a 12-bar blues in the key of B major. So we're looking at B major chords, E major chords, and F sharp major chords of some kind in our 12-bar structure, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to pull in both major and minor pentatonic scales, but we're going to do it in a very specific kind of way, okay? Now, this is how you do this. When you're on the one chord, like B major or, you know, or B7 or even a B major 7 chord, right? We'll go dominant 7. Say we're looking at a B7 chord. What you want to do here is simply think major pentatonic, you know? Okay, major pentatonic scale. And then when you go to your 4 chord, which in this case would be an E major or an E7, right? Dominant chord. Could be 9, could even be an E major 7, but we'll just say dominant 7 for our downtown blues pretty much today, downtown. All right? So E7, when you go there, you go B minor pentatonic. So you just stay in the same position right up here. You know, we're at the 7th fret. That's home base for us right now. 7th fret on that low E string, that B note right there. That's home base. So we're looking now for the 4 chord, which is this E7 chord, right? B minor pentatonic scale. You play that scale over the 4 chord. Okay, cool. Now, when you go back, right, to your 1 chord, again, just say 1 chord major pentatonic, 4 chord minor pentatonic, okay? Now, at the end, where we go to our 5 chord, you like the last 4 bars of our 12 bar, which is kind of like the turnaround section, right, where we're going 5 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, right? Okay, for that section there, you have 2 choices. Where you have the 5 chord, the 4 chord, and the 1 chord, you can go either way. You could say minor pentatonic scale for those 4 bars, or you can say major pentatonic scale for those 4 bars. You can go either way with this. Both will sound good, okay? So if you don't know any major or minor pentatonic scale shapes, here's a simple 1 octave shape to help you get started with this. Major pentatonic, 7th fret of the low E, to the 9th fret of the low E, then you go to the 6th fret of the A string, to the 9th fret of the A string, then you go to the 6th fret of the B string, or D string, excuse me, 6th fret of the D string to the 9th fret of the D string. That shape right there is a major pentatonic scale, and of course the minor pentatonic that we all know and love is going to be root note again, 7th fret of the low E, going up to the 10th fret of the low E. Then you go, okay, 7th fret of the A string to the 9th fret of the A string, then 7th fret of the D string to the 9th fret of the D string, right? So those are just 1 octave shapes that you could use. Of course, you have the 2 octave blocks. Okay, but there, major and minor pentatonic scales, and the way that I mentioned is going to give you a lot more variety in the blues, and it's not going to sound like you're just running a minor pentatonic scale all the time, which, you know, is easy to sound like if that's all you know, right? But you go between these scales, start putting some sophistication into your blues solos, right over the changes. Okay, so let's get down and listen to some examples of what that sounds like in real time. You get to hear how you can start to pull this into your playing. Let's check it out. So as we can hear, with a real simple approach, using both a major and a minor pentatonic scale, adds boatloads of variety and puts a little more sophistication into the things that we want to say when we're taking a solo over a 12-bar blues, okay? So have fun with this. Thanks for checking us out. Remember, like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.